Welcome to Pigs Can Fly, the psychology of business. My name is Stephen Reynolds and today we are looking at one of my favourite, most underused marketing strategies in business. It takes a bold company to use and requires careful execution, but this is such an underused strategy and we will look at exactly why that is. Check it out. So today we are looking at using flaws as a main vehicle to market yourself or brand. On the face of it, it does seem slightly crazy, but in social psychology we have something called the Pratfall effect. It was in 1966 where psychologist Elliot Aronson discovered this, and the idea is that someone becomes more appealing after they make a mistake. This discovery has wide-ranging implications. In romantic situations, don't look for that perfect date. Tripping up over your shoelaces in a game of bowling is more likely to increase your chances of success. In the workplace, knocking over that cup of water on a table as you go to take a drink before giving your interview will only help your results, and in marketing, the rewards are huge. For anyone wanting to know more on the psychology behind this and why that happens, then feel free to comment below, as the rest of the video will be centered around using the Pratfall effect as a marketing strategy. To confirm this effect could carry over into brands and products, an experiment was carried out using two cookies. One cookie was perfectly round and the other had rough edges. 66 of participants preferred the rough edges. Therefore, in marketing terms, the trick is to flaunt your flaws. No company should try to hide behind them. In fact, they should centre their marketing campaigns around them. In 1959, Volkswagen used this strategy to great effect when they brought on board the DDB ad agency, who used this to go against the grain. Instead of producing the standard big fancy car ads with a large picture showcasing the car with attractive people, they went down another route. They publicised everything unattractive about the car. One ad drew attention to its size with the caption, "Think small." This ad was mind-blowing for its time for so many reasons. The unconventional small image of the car against the large backdrop would be considered by many advertisers as a waste of space. The full stop after the two words "think small" forces you to stop and think. The position of the Volkswagen logo is unusual and therefore becomes noticeable. In another ad, it promoted how unattractive the car actually was with the headline, "It's ugly, but it gets you there." And one ad takes aim at its speed, and you can pause the video here to have a read at this should you wish. The results of this campaign? Well, in 1963 it was the highest imported car in America, selling more than any other brand had ever sold. Now this isn't a one-off hit. The same ad agency also created the same success for Avis, the car rental company. Playing second fiddle to the popular Hertz, Avis created a series of ads at genius level, and it began by boasting that they weren't number one. Their tagline read, "When you are only number two, you try harder." Promote not being the best seems counterintuitive when every brand seeks to become number one. So let's take a look at why that is so successful. Strap lines such as "Avis can't afford not to be nice," as well as "Avis can't afford to make you wait," and "Avis can't afford dirty ashtrays." Simply put, they want to keep you happy, and these all highlight in a subtle way that you can expect the perfect service with them as opposed to Hertz. The campaign netted the company its first profit of over $10 million in today's money. It was so successful it ran for 50 years. Other companies have had the same success. Guinness combated its long pouring time with the campaign, "Good things come to those who wait." The National Dairy Council used the high calorific content of its cakes as a marketing strength with the slogan "Naughty but nice." By taking this approach where companies are wholeheartedly honest about their flaws, it establishes them as credible and can also turn any such weaknesses into strengths. This is perhaps best viewed in today's society with reviews. Studies have shown that consumers are less likely to buy from a company with a perfect 5-star rating as opposed to a 4.4 or 4.6. It's perceived as too good to be true and can lead to a sense of distrust. So if this is such a great strategy, why then do more companies not employ it? Why have there only been a small handful of cases of this strategy being executed in the last 60 years? The problem is fear. It takes an element of bravery for a company to do this. It also takes a lot of bravery for a brand manager or marketing department to even suggest this. Imagine being the brand manager and saying to your boss, "We want to spend all our marketing budget on this next campaign. We want to remind the world how expensive we are." "Are you joking?" is likely to be the reply, or perhaps "You're fired." Well, thankfully for one brand in particular, it paid off. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please do show your support by subscribing or even liking or commenting if you have enjoyed. For any companies or business owners looking for help in this area, then head over to the website pigscanfly.guru for a full range of services available. See you next time.